Hi Earthlings, I'm Therese. Have you been trying to manifest something and it's just not coming? Well, I have the secret trick on how to manifest anything fast. By the end of this video, you will feel the shift. That's how fast it works. Want to attract more money easily? Simply download the map to Think Rich in the description below. So what's the number one secret to manifest fast? It is to be as if you are living in the end of your manifestation. And I am going to give you several examples of what this looks like because it trips a lot of people up. I get a lot of questions like, if I am manifesting wealth and unlimited abundance, does that mean I just go down to Louis Vuitton and raid the store and put it all on my credit card? Not really. Let me showcase a few real life examples. Imagine you wanted to have a beautiful, powerful, strong, aerobic body ready for spring. And that was your manifestation. To be as if you would imagine what a person that possesses one of those bodies does. They go to the gym. Yes, they have exercise clothes, but it's much more of the being activities, the doing activities, like actually going for a run. If you're manifesting love, a person said, well, does that mean I should go buy the wedding dress? Again, it becomes less about buying something as to being the person that attracts love. You probably know those types of people that always seem to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or in a relationship. They don't lead with their baggage. One of my friends was on a dating website and he's like, I'm not getting any hits, Therese. And I said, oh, let me take a look at it. Pretty much his first statement said, I am a geeky, alcoholic nerd. And when my son, who was 5 at that time, looked at the profile, he says, why does he look so angry in his picture? And when I asked my friend, he's like, well, I just want to be honest. I'm like, yeah, but dating is like a job interview. You don't lead with your weaknesses, you lead with your strengths. So being as if in attracting love, you would dust off those shiny qualities about yourself and showcase them to the world. I know I'm laying it out here and I'm making it look really easy, but it is simple to get tripped up. I just got tripped up. I have been manifesting a yearly income stream of $1 million. And I really realized that I wanted to be able to earn $1 million. I'm very good at attracting money. I'm very good at investing money. But in the core of my being, I want to earn an income stream. And I got to my why. It's because I feel like I would add immense value to the world. And there's a joyous effect in that. Anyway, when this came to my attention, I realized I didn't know how to be as if, because nobody I know, except for a couple heart surgeons, earn $1 million a year. So if you find yourself in this predicament and you're like, well, I don't know how to be as if, copy somebody that has done it before. Somebody is already being as if. You do not have to know them personally. And all you have to do is to attract this person is literally to put out the request to the universe. So what I did when I realized I wanted to earn $1 million income stream, making the world a richer place through financial planning, I just put out that intention. And then my husband, coincidentally, brought me the news several times. He kept rapping on my door. You really need to meet Shane, Therese. You really need to meet Shane. Now this Shane dude, I've never met him in person. All I have done is buy his online courses. And I'm soaking up his knowledge because I want to be my own version of Shane. You see right there how I spent money, but I didn't think of spending money. I just was thinking of being as if and then following inspired action. Now, this might sound easy just talking about it, but we know if you're a born couch potato, being as if and just throwing on your joggers and going for an early morning run every day isn't easy. And that is because there is a subconscious block. And I can tell you how to find it in 60 seconds or less. If you've been manifesting for a while and your manifestation has not materialized, there's a high probability that there is a subconscious block. because the universe works in efficiency. It is trying to bring you what you want as fast as you are open to receive it. And a block is simply a belief, a subconscious belief usually, that is blocking your manifestation, that is not a vibrational match to your manifestation. And I thought I had definitely ridded myself of a lot of blocks. I had scarcity blocks that I got rid of, you can watch here. But I could tell that there was a block because I have been manifesting this yearly income stream of $1 million for a year and a half now, and it's not here. Yes, my income has increased, but not even close to $1 million, not even $500,000. So what's up? The universe is so generous and delivered me the answer via Louise Hay. I was watching one of her videos, and she said, it's better if I show you. She said, grab a mirror, and when you look in the mirror, ask yourself this question. What am I afraid of about whatever you're trying to manifest? What am I afraid about money? What am I afraid about love? What am I afraid about weight loss? Whatever it is. So I looked in the mirror and I said, what am I afraid of? And it instantly came to my mind. Your mind will tell you the answer instantly. And mine was, I don't believe that I can earn $1 million. I can attract money. People are so generous to me. People will give me money. People will give me thousands, 30,000, 25,000, $15,000 watches, but the earning of the money, there is a subconscious belief inside myself that I can't do it. That's how fast it is. Get your mirror, pause, and ask it the question, and then we'll go to the next step. If you paused the video and tried it, let me know what came up for you. Now, seeing the block is, of course, the first step. That takes it from subconscious to conscious. But how the hell do you release a block? I will show you that now. Releasing the block can be easy if you believe it can. Funny how there's that chicken and egg thing there. First thing you do is, after you found that subconscious belief, ask yourself, when was the first time that I thought this? And your mind is a seeking machine. It will find the origin story. And it's usually sometime in childhood. Not always, but most of the time. For example, mine, nobody ever came out and said, you can't make $1 million. However, there was nobody in my whole town. I grew up in a teeny town that I knew or had even heard of that made $8 million a year. And this was even the rich kids. It just wasn't even part of the world that I lived in. So it only takes a minute if you want to play along with me. Simply pause the video and ask yourself, when was the first time I heard this belief? What did you come up with? Now, we don't want to hang on to it because we want to be as if our manifestation. So I'm going to show you how to release it. Releasing the block can be really easy or slightly tricky. For me, releasing this block about that I can't make enough money is easy because there's no weight or heaviness or anger or resentment around it. My parents didn't try to keep me down. So that's really easy for me to release. I need to replace it in order to have some change. I'll get to that in the next step. But the releasing was almost effortless. So just ask yourself, does it have any weight? Does it have any anger? Does it have any resentment? And if the answer is yes, then you want to add this next step. I have a client and her father was abusive to them growing up and told her that women are made to stay in the family, not earn money. Just take care of the family and that's it. So as an adult, the only time she was ever able to make money was when her husband he couldn't get a job, and she swooped in and helped support the family. But as soon as her husband got a job, bam, she wasn't able to continue that because she was operating via the subconscious belief. So when we pull it up to her consciousness, there was a lot of baggage and a lot of anger, rightfully so. But in order for her to be as if and move past it, she has to be able to let it go. And this is how you can do it without faking it. Take that parent or that person that you adopted that limiting belief from and imagine how they grew up. For example, this client that I had, her dad, there was 11 children. He was the youngest. He got no attention. He was always left out. And so he, when he grew up, used money as a way to seek and get control of attention. Now, I'm not saying that's right, but you can imagine that guy as a little child feeling so neglected and so unloved that he then adopted that limiting belief. From that vantage point, it is so much easier to forgive that child version of them for not being able to give you what they could not give themselves. Now, we only have to do one more thing, and you really, really have to do it, else all this has been for naught. We need to replace it. It's now time to replace a belief so you can effortlessly be as if. Now, what is a belief? A belief is simply a thought that you think on auto loop over and over and over. That is what a belief is. Think of it as an energized thought. So to replace a belief, you first need to pick a thought that you want to replace it with. And this might take a little reflection. I usually say you pick generally the opposite. For mine, that I don't believe that I can earn $1 million, I had to pick a thought that I believe currently now, else it kept triggering in my head. And remember, a belief is a thought you think all the time. So I want to be able to think this thought all the time without pulling myself out of it into a reality that I don't want to be a part of. So it took me a few tries, and I'll quickly read the reiterations that I went through. Therese is amazing, and I just didn't like the phraseology. Then I said, I am, and again, stopped almost immediately. Then I wrote, my income is constantly increasing. I liked this, but I thought it could be a little bit better. Then I wrote, my income increases daily. I love this because this is something that I can get behind. As a financial planner, I know small, teeny changes lead to epic, colossal change. And I believe that I can increase my income a little bit each day because I have for the whole past year. So why can that not continue? This is a thought that I can think repetitively on a loop. So you want to do the same for you. This took me less than 5 minutes to scribble through these and pick one that really resonated with my heart. That's how you know you found your words. Then, oh my gosh, is it so easy to forget about something that you have decided to do? It is, unless you create your own Times Square billboard for yourself. And I do this all the time by, you can see right here, those golden tickets, those are part of my Rich Girl Academy. Those are my action steps, my financial action steps I have to take each month. However, I'm going to put my new card and replace my income increases daily. So I see it as a reminder there. I'm putting it on my bathroom mirror. I put it on my fridge. My mind is constantly triggered to think that thought. It's amazing how much it triggers. Looking at it triggers you to think it. Looking at it triggers you to think it. And if you're wondering, do affirmations really work? I did this video where I yelled at rice for only 1.5 minutes a day. The whole video is here, but it was an epic landslide difference. So imagine a thought that you think constantly all day, how much shift and change that can have in your life. Now, fear not if the old thought pops up. All possibilities always exist for you at all times. The thought won't disappear. You're just de-energizing its power and energizing a different one. This will allow you to effortlessly be as if and make your manifestations come fast. If you have any other tricks for being as if, leave them in the description below. Until next time, I kiss you. Ciao.